I'll give it back.
This is FNG Madden. I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. All my life, every team is alive tonight. I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. All my life, every team is alive tonight. You can move on your own. We just move, dancing in the end zone. Crush groove. All we do is get dubs. Hate to lose. We can do this all day. No snooze. Only get it popping if you saying that you poppin', dog. Never will I lose to a dude. Just wanna bring y'all all a deep ass. Watch blast. What you crying for? Y'all the best is just better yet. Put them up quick. Here I'm hitting from the side. Twitch watch. I guess you see spell time. TikTok. FNG where we at? On top. Other leagues can't win. Flip flop. Wanna be a champion. Raised in the jungle.
What's going on, FNG? Get my screen up. It's your boy, Big Boy Deal, the Browns owner. Another beautiful day. Of course, everybody, most of the world is quarantined right now, but I hope y'all safe, having a great day, enjoying this beautiful Sunday afternoon. On the show today, we got a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. Of course, a lot of upsets. Let Matt tell it. Down go Frazier. A lot of drama. It's always going to have just a little bit of drama. And, playoff, picture. So we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. I'm going to introduce some of the guys that's on the show tonight. And as always, if you'd like to join the show, just hit me up. I just need your email, and I can add you to the show. I can have up to 6 people on the show. So just let me know. All right, first, I'm going to introduce my dude. He's been making some appearances lately. One of the commissioners, Josean, the Raiders owner. How you doing, sir?
What's up, fellas? Good. How y'all doing? What's up, everybody? Everybody doing?
Good, man. Good. Staying safe. 6 feet. 6 feet.
Indeed.
Another person. He's I think he's in his he's a doomsday prepper. I think he's in his dungeon right now. My dude Harris.
Hey man, quarantine in FNG. That's all I'm gonna say.
Your rooms are like you in the quarantine. Thank you.
What's going on, everybody?
Yes, sir. Thank you for being on. My dude, what was my dude's name off Poetic Justice when he was brushing his hair? It was Tupac's boy. I forgot his name, but he brushing his hair right now. My boy Matt. Pretty boy Floyd. What's up, champ? You hear me?
What's going on?
Good. On? Yes, sir. Good, man. Good. And as always, triple OG/triple OG. My man, Tony Tranks, the 49ers owner. How you doing, sir?
Greetings, everyone. Good to be here. Make sure you keep your distance.
Yeah, exactly.
Practice social distancing.
Right.
I don't know. I'm a little too close to Matt.
We play tomorrow. You right next to him, right? Oh, y'all play tomorrow. What time?
10 p.m.
10 p.m. Y'all these late night games, man. God, I gotta take a nap just to watch your game.
Well, dude, literally, I've been cleaning all day and homework with the son, getting prepared for school for him online tomorrow. So.
Yep. Yeah, my kids are doing the same thing. So.
Are they using Zoom?
Yes.
Yeah, we're using Zoom as well.
Yep.
Their servers are probably going to overload if the whole U.S. is using Zoom.
Yeah. Right. All right. We also got one more. I think it's the Redskins.
Oh, Zay.
Zay Money. How you doing, sir?
What up?
All right, you can hear us?
Good to hear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's that Mike was talking about.
Yes, sir.
What up?
I'm aboard, man. All right, just heads up. If we get more people to join, I'm gonna just taking people in and out, so everybody can say their 2 cents, and I only can have up to 6 people in here. So just letting y'all know. All right. I'll probably even take myself out a couple times. So get right.
No. Do not take yourself out. You were running stuff.
If anything, I'll go.
I can still run it from the side. I'm good. Hey, so getting right into it, we got to get into division leaders. Who's doing that? Is that you, Tranks?
Sure, I got it.
All right.
We start the FNG division leaders or whole division in the AFC North. We have the Ravens at 9-2. Suffered a pretty big loss in weeks 8 through 12. I'm sure we'll be talking about that. We have the Bengals at 6-4, a strong 6-4 too. They're looking like a perennial or potential playoff team.
They did like right now, like
we also have the Browns at 7-4, and really they have a slight edge as far as the division is concerned. But
so,
I believe the division could be tied up depending on how the Bengals do. Hey, Dill, you might want to mute yourself. You might want to mute yourself.
I wasn't mute.
No, you were not.
No, we heard it all, bud.
That's okay. I heard her screaming you out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have the Steelers. I said the Browns are 7-4. We have the Steelers at 1-9 running that division out. We go to the AFC South. Right now we have the Texans at 5-6, just below 500. They've had a rough patch of games recently, so they're trying to work that division out. Oh yeah, my dog just jumped over the couch. Heading upstairs. She don't want to hear none of that. The Jaguars are 4-6. We have the Titans at 2-9, and we have the only computer team in this division at 1-10. So Texans, Jaguars, and Titans 5-6, 4-6, and 2-9, all new owners. So they're getting adjusted to FNG. You're still not muted, Dill.
I took myself off of mute. I'm sorry.
Oh, 10-4. We have the Patriots at 7-4. Well, it's a three-way tie. Patriots, Bills, and Jets all at 7-4 in the AFC East. That's becoming a really tight race. There's been a couple AFC East games that kind of are going to make the playoff seeding big time in the AFC. And we have the Dolphins at 4-6. Brand new owner, Bullock over there. So we'll see what actually happens 2 games back. We have the AFC West. We have season 1 champion at 11-0. No surprise there. We have the Raiders, who just had a really good game against the champs at 4-7, tied with the Broncos. I think the Broncos recently just beat somebody at 4-7, and the Chiefs running out the division at 3-8. What was that?
Yeah, I think he beat the Cowboys.
Yeah, he beat the Cowboys.
It was a big team he beat. Heading over to the NFC, we have the Vikings at 7-4, leading the division. Follow almost, I almost say it would be a tie, 6-4. We have the Bears at 6-4. We have the Packers at 5-6 with a really, really big win against the Vikings recently. And rounding out the division is 1-9 Lions. Going on to the NFC South, we have the Panthers at 8-2, strong 8-2. Then we have the Buccaneers at 4-7, and they've had a couple of good games recently as of late. With the Falcons at 3-7, and we have the Saints at 2-8. Going on to the NFC East, we have the Cowboys. I'm sorry, no. We have the Redskins. You know what? The Eagles are leading at 7-4. The Redskins at 6-4, really close behind. They haven't played their game yet. They'll probably be 7-4 if things keep going the way they're going. Cowboys at 6-5, and we have the Giants at 2-8. We go over to the NFC West. We have the reigning champion Seahawks at 10-0. They will be coming to San Fran. Or is it at your house or my house, Matt?
Yours.
It's in my house? Okay. They'll be coming to Santa Clara to play the 49ers. We're at 9-1. We're a game back. Hopefully we can tie things up with this win. We have the Rams at 6-4. And we have the Cardinals at 5-6. Our game is scheduled for 10 p.m. Monday. And that is the standings in the FNG.
What I missed? Why are you laughing?
Yeah, they what
he was running down.
Some shade
Trent
thrown
was
around.
running down division. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna take the win."
No shade.
Like that ain't gonna happen.
Man over there on shots. We heard you.
You know what? I can't hear him in my mic for some reason. I can't hear Matt. I can hear everybody else but Matt.
All right.
man.
Well, thank y'all for being patient with me. I know I'm outside. I hope you can't hear the wind. Can y'all hear the wind?
It's not too
Little
bad.
bit. Yeah.
I got a little homemade something on my. So this show's gonna be a little different. We got a lot of people want to get on.
Yeah,
all right.
okay.
So I can
Little
get
bit.
off and still engineer stuff in the back and pop back in. So y'all gonna
Can we still hear you if you get off?
We're gonna see. But I'm still in the background. I got y'all. No issue at all. I want to get everybody be able to talk on the show. So with that being said, I'm gonna bring my dude on. Wait, what we doing next?
Shit dead.
I would think the power rankings would be
Yes.
next, or game of the week, whichever you think is
do
more
power
appropriate.
rankings. Do power rankings, and I need this dude on because he always put his 2 cents in and more. So let me get my dude on real quick.
Sound like Tiger.
You
It sound like he 2-5, 2-10.
Yeah.
Well,
pretty
obviously we can't hear him. We can't hear him
Too
when
tight. It gotta be.
he leaves.
It gotta be.
Welcome, Tiger.
much. Why you
Good to
come
have
on
you on
with
the
the
show.
duck face, man?
I got jokes.
Can you guys hear him?
I can't hear Dill, no.
Dill's not saying
No, I can't hear Dill.
Tiger.
Y'all hear Tiger?
Yeah, Tiger's
Yeah,
on.
we
I
hear
can't hear him. You can hear him? Okay. I can't hear him at all.
What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
Because the next thing we were supposed no, not Dill. I can't hear
Yeah, I
Tiger.
can hear Tiger.
Doing the
Well,
power
next-
rankings next.
Next thing we're doing is power rankings. You up to doing that, Tiger?
No.
Oh, I can't even hear him. Did he say yes? Did he say no?
No,
Say
he said
no.
no.
No? Oh, okay. Well, I guess the power rankings are up to me. Let me give you guys last week's top 10. Oh, not last week. The last top 10 that we had.
You
We did
loaded
this week
up?
7. Yeah, I'm loaded up. I'm set up. We had the Seahawks number 1, Chargers number 2. This is as of week 7. Ravens the number 3. We had the Cowboys at number 4.
I mean, I can do them. I'm loading up.
Yeah, sure. We had the 49ers. I'm just reading the last one. We had the 49ers at number 5. We had the Vikings at number 6. We had the Rams at number 7. We had the Panthers at number 8. We had the Patriots at number 9. And we had the Bengals at number 10.
That's going
I'm
to
almost sure all of this is going to change with the top 10. You have that pulled up yet? I mean, obviously the top 2 should be pretty easy. I mean, Seahawks and Chargers are both the champ, and Harris are
champ.
undefeated. That should be
He
simple, right?
number 2. And then everybody else go ahead.
Say. Yeah, well, that's what it's going to be. That they're both undefeated, so I don't see anybody being over top of them. Number 3, Harris, you still there, right? You said you had me at number 3.
The top 2 should still be Seahawks and Chargers.
Correct.
And then 3 will be Niners.
Yeah.
Okay. Who you got at number 4?
I got Niners 3.
Ravens.
Okay. Who you got at number 4?
Niners 3.
And number
Ravens.
4?
The Ravens.
4?
Yeah, Ravens.
Ravens at number 4 over the Panthers?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
That's me.
I would say that.
Yeah, that's me.
So you have the Ravens at 4. Okay.
Then I will put Ravens at 4. Ravens at 4.
Okay. And 9 and 2.
Ravens.
Panthers at
Ravens.
5.
Panthers at 5.
Panthers at 5. Okay.
Ravens. But you can't hear me?
Yeah,
We have the Ravens at 4. We're talking about 5, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Zay, did you just buy that mic, man?
Yeah.
Panthers at 8 and 2 and 5.
Yeah.
Okay. 6. Here's where it gets kind of.
Then you can put Panthers at 5.
Can't you hear me?
10-4. So we got a bunch of 4-win teams, right? Who you got at number 6? Vikings, Bears, Bengals, Browns, Patriots, Bills, Jets. Skins, Eagles, Rams. I mean, that's a
Honestly,
lot of
Right.
teams.
I'm going Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland. I go with Cleveland. He just beat
Cleveland,
the number
they gonna
3.
resurge.
He
Who
just
said
beat the-
Ravens?
He said he just beat the number 4 team.
Ravens
You
are
want to say
4.
Ravens?
I can't wait to talk about that.
Cleveland. I'm going with
Ravens at
What y'all
4.
can't hear me?
Yeah, Cleveland.
Can y'all hear me? I'm going Cleveland. Y'all hear
I had
me?
to pay step off.
Hey, Jose, y'all stay right there. What y'all say about Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Cleveland number what?
I'm going with Cleveland.
All right, first off, we couldn't hear you when you were out there, so don't leave
I
again.
know that.
You got
Yeah,
Don't leave again. Don't leave. Kick my ass out. Kick somebody else out.
No,
Leave
you
out
good.
again.
No, you good because I'm doing stuff in the background. 'Cause I got other people want to
10-4.
join.
I
No, you
still
good,
want you
I
on there.
Cleveland.
I'll just take the Vikings.
I don't think Zay can hear us
Yeah, I
because
can
he
hear
keeps
Zay.
repeating it. He keeps repeating it.
Can y'all hear
Maybe
me?
he can't hear
I said
me.
Cleveland,
You going
Cleveland, Cleveland.
Ask Zay, can he hear me?
Yeah, he can hear. Hey, Zay, say something.
Cleveland,
See what I
Cleveland, Cleveland.
Hey, Zay, read the instructions, man.
All right, so who do we got at 6? Got Seahawks, Chargers, Niners, Ravens, Panthers, top 5.
Cleveland.
So next 5. Who we got at 6? We got a
Cleveland.
bunch of
I'm gonna
7-win
go
teams.
Cleveland. I say Cleveland.
We gonna put Cleveland like 6 through 8. How's that sound?
They weren't even ranked. You want to rank them over everybody else?
Give me 1 second,
Well,
Zay.
first of all, we're gonna put Tiger 32nd.
No.
I'm good with 30
Talk about the
seconds.
top 10.
I'm good with 30 seconds. That
I
gives me
know.
the first draft pick.
Yeah, for the third year in a row.
Here's the people. Let me just say this. Here's the people who were ranked under these teams that we have, essentially. We have the Vikings, Rams, Patriots, and Bengals. Those are the remaining teams that are still within the 4-loss who can potentially be 6. So do we put the Browns over the Vikings, who
Browns
were
are
ranked,
the next team
and
up.
the Browns
Whatever
weren't even
number that
ranked? Is that what you're saying?
Whatever number that is, the Browns are the next team up.
Yes? No? Oh, Matt said yes.
Oh, you can't hear me, Tony?
Tiger?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I say yeah.
What's the consensus? Dylan?
Well,
Is that
it's-
Tiger,
yeah.
Tiger or Matt?
Oh, hear it. The only person you can't hear is Jedi. He's the only
Can
person
you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
I hear you, Matt.
I hear everybody, so I don't know what's going
I
on.
hear Dill.
Yeah, I can hear everybody. I mean, Tranks, I heard what you said.
Para inglés, Ocean.
So you got to tell me.
No habla, Ocean.
You want to drop me out and bring me back in? Because I can't hear Tiger at all.
I got you.
Hear Ocean.
Did you really want to hear Tiger though? I'm just saying.
I can't hear
got you back
Ocean.
in.
Jedi, you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear everybody.
We all hear you.
Okay. I guess you got to drop Tiger out and bring him back in because I can't hear him.
You drop him out, just leave
Can
him
you hear
out.
Jose?
Bring in Cole.
Can you hear Ocean?
All right, I got y'all on right now. So can everybody hear everybody?
Yeah,
I'm 5x5.
Yeah, we can hear you, Jedi.
Okay, I can hear you now, Tiger.
You hear
So
me?
it was all Isaiah's fault because he just got the mic fixed. So here we go again.
Shut your
All right,
ass up.
so everyone
So,
thinks it should be the Bills, at least off the mic. People who aren't on the show. You guys
said
want to
it should be
knock
the
down the
Bills?
guys who were ranked last week off the rankings?
Boy,
Is that what y'all
that's a
want to
lot of 7-4 teams, boy.
do?
God,
Exactly.
Well, let's put it this way.
Ooh.
Let's put it this way. Do you want accuracy or do you want to give credit to who was on rank last time? Which one do you want?
If the records are the same, essentially,
Not
and
my
the
question.
person was ranked above them, I'm telling you what I want. The person was ranked above them. Do you think we should move them down? That's my question. Because I'm fine with however we do it.
Personally, I think the next person ranked is the Browns. Period. However, all the other math is.
Okay. So you like the Browns better than the Vikings, Bears, Bengals, Patriots, and Bills.
Right.
Okay. Does everyone else agree with that? Browns say
Yeah, I agree with
yes.
Dill, you don't got to vote on this one.
Shut up.
Harris? Harris is
Say
2,
money,
3.
say money. Can you hear Trinks?
Excuse me.
Try to say Zay can hear you.
I hear him. I say yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You can hear me. All right, we'll put the Browns at 6.
Video broke.
We'll put the Browns at 7-4 in there. Okay.
I made the top 10.
All right, who we got at 7?
Bears.
Bears. They just recently beat the Vikings, right? So that makes sense. Who we got at 8?
Vikings.
All right, so here's a good point. Wait a minute.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep. But then also, I did lose to the Bears and Cincinnati.
You lost to the Bears and Cincinnati? See, there we go. Back to what we were.
It's only
Right.
lost teams. It's hard.
I ain't gonna lie, I love doing power rankings live. I know some people feel like y'all should have it together, but I like debating about it. I like
the debate's good.
Yeah.
But you know what we'll do? We'll pull your schedule up.
All right, you know what?
Pull your
That's fair.
schedule up.
That's fair. Let's switch the Browns and the Bears. They're two same animal. Just switch them around.
Lost to the Bears and the Packers. Bears, Packers, and Bills.
Shut up, Billy.
So we'll put the
For the Bears, Browns.
We'll put the Bears above the Browns. Who the Bears lose to? 49ers, Seahawks.
Niners, Seahawks,
Vikings.
Vikings, Bengals.
That's fine.
Bengals beat the Bears and the Browns. He just posted that, Stephen Billups.
He did. He beat the Bears and the Browns, but who did he lose to this week?
No, he beat the.
It said put the Browns at number 10. Well, actually, I will put myself at 10 too. Also, at 6-4.
Ravens, Chargers, Packers. You know what?
Or 7-4, man.
The Bengals are numbers. The Bengals should be number 6. The Bengals have beaten the Bears and the Browns, haven't they? Yeah.
So the Packers are Ravens and the Chargers.
That's fine. I say the Bengals should be number 7.
That's head to head. It's hard to argue that, except they did lose to the Pack. Did they lose to the Packers?
That's fine. The Packers aren't even ranked right now. We're talking about out of the people who are ranked right here. It should be Bengals, Bears, Browns, then Vikings.
Okay.
Then Vikings.
It's going to change next week anyway. So
That's true. But I don't see anybody that should be ranked above the Vikings that they lost to. They lost to Browns, 49ers, Bears, and Packers. So who we got at number 10?
Bringing in a Broncos owner right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Cole?
Are we putting the Patriots, Bills? What are we doing? Who we putting in at number 10?
Bills.
New guy at number 10? Let me look at the record before we end up having to debate that last guy. Pull up this schedule.
Wait, which one is Dorian? The Dorian we know.
Dorian is well, you know all of them, but
Right.
the Bills owner is the guy who used to be the Seahawks owner, the guy that won in the playoffs without a quarterback.
Right, that's Bills, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
lost
that's
to the Panthers, Patriots, Bucks, but that was probably before he joined. Lost to the Ravens and a bunch of wins in a row. Yeah, I'll put the Bills at. Let's put the Bills at 10. All right, so let me read it back to you guys. We have the Seahawks number 1, Chargers number 2, 49ers number 3, Ravens number 4, Panthers number 5, with the Bengals number 6. It's a big jump for them too. Bears number 7, Browns at number 8, Vikings number 7, rounding out number 10, the Bills. That's the top 10, Dill.
Wait.
what happened to the Cowboys?
Right. You said 7. You didn't say 9.
Well, the
Who-
Cowboys
say
6
9.
and 5.
9's with
Cowboys 6 and
Vikings.
5 right now.
Okay.
You want me to read it back again?
No, you good.
All right. Yeah, that's the top 10.
Said too much.
As of week 12.
Smoke in the top 10.
Cole look like he's all smoked up right now. He's in the fog.
Yeah, that's a blurry screen there, brother.
I got a crack across my camera. So.
Oh
10
man.
for smoking crack across the camera. 10 for.
Yeah. All right. That sounds good. What y'all think?
I got no argument with it.
I agree.
I'm glad we put the Bengals where they needed to be because they got a couple key wins that should have been recognized, and we didn't end up changing it once we saw it. So that worked out. So games of the week.
Yes, and also Matt, if you're watching, come back in so I can add you back on. But yeah, definitely games of the week. We're starting with week 8.
Correct.
Y'all go to week 8 and talk about, pick up some games I'll see in that week.
All right, week 8. Give me a second to get there.
Yeah, they're great strengths. I'm not doing it.
No, that's not. Well, how about this? First off, the Steelers got a big win. We ain't gonna go through it, but Steelers got a big win. They don't get a whole lot of wins all season long, so them beating the Jaguars was a big deal. Let's see. Anything else stand out there? Cincinnati losing to the Packers. Big win for the Packers. They're not ranked yet, but obviously they went over a top 10 team is a plus. 42-30, Green Bay over Cincinnati. Let's see. Carolina beat Miami, nothing. Dallas smashed the Giants, nothing. OKC. 49ers beat Minnesota, 45-23, but, Rams losing the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Seahawks beat them bad, 44-17. It was a rout. Not a whole lot of games stand out other than maybe Minnesota 49ers, the Rams Seahawks. That was a whooping. Nothing else really stood out. Tampa Bay New England, that was a real close one, 10-6. That's really it for week 8.
Okay.
I see you.
Going
to week 9. Going to week 9. Looks like it's a blow. Week 9 was the week for blowouts, but we had a tight one. Washington lost to the Cowboys 27-24. Want to bring Zay in for that?
That must have been on Thanksgiving.
He's on there.
Hey Zay, can you hear us?
Turducken.
Can you hear me?
Maybe you can tell us what happened in that game.
Well, I remember.
We got,
it was tight. It was tight the whole game.
Anything?
I said it was tight the whole game.
What's going on, Dorian?
Oh shit.
So, gentlemen.
We just got you into the top 10 too, so congratulations.
Whoa.
Congratulations, really? You made it.
Oh man, shucks. Get me out of there. Get me out of there.
Right.
Oh, there's pressure on me, man.
Nope.
Anybody watch that Cowboys and Redskins game? Because I can't hear Zay. 3-point loss. No. All right. Well, moving right along. It looked like Dak Prescott had a really good day. He threw it all over him. 3 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. Haskins had a really, really bad day. Guys had an incredible day. 146 yards, 12 per attempt, 2 touchdowns, and they still lost that game. But with it being so tight, maybe those interceptions were big. Those 2 picks by Haskins. No. But with a game that close, turnovers are going to be big. See anything else that week?
Buffalo Miami was a close game, 3-point game.
Where's that at? Buffalo Miami. What was the score of that?
45-42.
Holy crap! What happened with that, Dorian?
What's that?
The Buffalo Miami game. You played Bullock and you won by 3 points.
Oh man.
42-45.
Taco Tuesday. Yeah, so basically.
Oh, you injured him. Yeah.
I know he might have got injured the week after that, but Taco Tuesday definitely kept that game close. But it was just a good game, man. He probably heard me last time when y'all was on the last broadcast. I said I'm gonna go undefeated, and he probably gonna try to put the brakes on me on the next game. But he was trying to do that game for sure.
All right, that worked out. It looked like his rookie running back had a really good day. The Ruckus.
We could. I mean, every little big play, man, he kept getting it. So But
10 yards to carry.
Yeah, it was just one of those games. I still felt like I had the control of it, even though he kept just going back and forth. I was like, whoever get the ball last gonna do the thing. If he would have got the ball last, I was gonna try to, get a turnover, touchdown, or something like that. But it worked out.
Josh Allen had a big day. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 289 yards.
Yeah, we working with
4-yard bomb. Yeah, that was
a
good day.
He
Congrats
gets
on that win, brother.
He gets weekly bonuses and everything. It's all good.
No, that works. Rashard Perriman had a big day too. Damn, 123 yards on 3 catches. Damn.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Working it out over there in Buffalo. Anything else stand out for week 9, gentlemen?
Giants and Chargers. You want to talk about that, Tiger?
It's one of the many. I told you this is a blowout week.
He got his head
that was
down,
another blowout.
I guess not.
This is one of the many blowouts that week, man. There was a bunch of blowouts.
I guess don't worry about it. On to week 10.
We're moving on to week 10. Because we got to get to week 12 anyway.
Let's skip week 10.
Right. Let's see, week 10.
Let's skip it.
Jets over the New England Patriots. Big, real big. 52-21.
Week 10 was a heartbreaker for me.
Oh, really? What happened?
I'm up 27-24 with 10 seconds left, and he threw a deep pass to Terry McLaurin.
Oh, yeah.
I went to click on and swat, and my hand slipped off the joystick, so Chris Harris Jr. stopped running, and I got a pass interference.
Must have had some fried chicken.
Wow.
So then he ties the game 27-27, and he won it on the first possession of overtime.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Wow, that was a clutch win. Both the quarterbacks had a great day. Haskins with 154.5, 278 yards, 4 touchdowns. Gerald Edwards had 134.6 quarterback rating, 298 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. So you guys were definitely doing the thing. The run game was a little limited for both of you guys. You held Geist to under 100 yards.
Against Geist. I was
yeah.
Against Geist most of the game. He got most of his yards in the third quarter.
Right.
Quarter, whatever. He had 1 big quarter.
He had to do it on 20 carries and didn't even get 100 yards. So you were obviously doing a good job against the run. Man, looked like it was a great game. McLaurin, though, and Parker, both y'all had good passing days.
He liked Parker.
Devontae Parker.
That's because, see, I have 2 X Factor receivers, so the focus is on them. So Devontae Parker's on the 3rd string corner, and he just beats him.
Right.
Exactly.
So you're getting that team looking the way you want, huh?
Yeah. I've had a couple.
Antonio Brown, 3 catches through. Wow, okay.
Yeah,
let's see. Anything else stand out?
Yeah, something stand out. I'm waiting for this one. Dorian right here, too. I'm waiting for this one.
Oh, that's just another blowout. Buffalo 65, New Orleans 0.
Fucking ball runner.
I just need a quarterback. That's all. My man was tired. It was just a real day.
7 picks.
Yeah, y'all thought I played the CPU, man. Y'all wicked, man. Y'all wild boys.
That's a rough day, all right. 7 picks.
Sit down. Come on. Leave it.
Yeah,
sit down.
Wild boys.
Come on.
But it was just he lost Kamara too early, so it was just a real situation. But it was a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, how many times did he punt?
He said, yeah, 7.
Punting.
You hear me now?
And he punted twice. Yeah, we can hear you.
I switched my phone.
So that's like 9 turnovers, man. So yeah, that's nothing right there. I had a tight game against the Rams in Week 10. It was 33-30.
Yeah, what happened in that game, Philly?
It came down to 1 drive. I was down early. I was down 24-10. But I had a big third quarter, and long story short, there were a couple exchange of turnovers. And he had the ball. He was driving to score to potentially either tie it up or go up. He caught the ball, broke a tackle, took it all the way down to like the 5-yard line, and my safety made him fumble. Adrian Copeland made a fumble. That pretty much was the end of the game. But he was doing what he wanted with the pass. and Garoppolo got hurt in that game, so you had to deal with Kaepernick tossing the ball. So Kaepernick had a good day. He was 6 for 6, only 69 yards, but he had one touchdown. He was able to do what he had to do, hold the Rams off. Anything else stand out week 10 for you guys?
The Cowboys and Bears, 16-17.
Ooh, jeez. Somebody watch that game?
I ain't get a chance to. I seen the beginning of it, but that was about it.
Yeah, I think I missed that game, but it was defensive. It looked like a defensive game. 14-7 at halftime, and pretty much got shut down except for 3 points in the second half. The Bears, but they only scored 9 points, so it wasn't really enough to win that. It was a big time game. Time possession was balanced too. Turnovers were actually in the Cowboys' favor. Yeah, that was a real tight one, and that actually hurt. That's hurting the Cowboys now. That NFC loss. See anything else stand out? Only other one that stands out is Minnesota losing to the Cardinals, which is the only reason why we were debating them on the top 10. They lost. No, they actually beat the Cardinals. I'm sorry, I can't read. they beat the Cardinals 30-27. So let me shut up. Outside of that, everything else looks pretty squared away. Week 11, yeah, thank you.
Hey, I did week that week.
Hey. So I want to do this. So week 10,
City watched that game.
I think week 10 I played the Raiders.
No, I didn't see that game. Y'all didn't broadcast.
I did broadcast it. It's broadcast.
Yeah, you saw it at the end because you came in the chat at the end and said GG. I'm pretty sure you did.
Against the Ravens?
No, that was this week. I'm talking about last week when I played the Cowboys.
Oh yeah. Definitely good game. That was a significant W right there, bro.
Right. No. All right. So the game I'm talking about in week 10, did I play the Raiders?
You played the Ravens week 11. That's the week going now.
No, the Raiders.
No, I played the Ravens week 12.
I'm talking about me. I'm talking about the Browns. Did the Browns play the Raiders?
Week 11, I played the
Yeah,
Cowboys.
that was week 11. Yeah, you almost lost that one.
Ooh, 37-32?
I don't know how we missed that.
That's right. We're at week 12. I forgot. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, yeah. Jose Yan, he's not on here. Where is he at? Yeah, he's not. He went off. I think it was had some issues. He couldn't hear us. But Jose Yan was beating me. He was playing his butt off that game. And he said that he was.
The Rams and Seahawks had a good game week 11. 37-35.
He's actually been on a stretch of good games.
Who?
Hosea.
Yeah.
He played the Chargers real tight. He played you real tight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Put Melvin out the game.
So
6 weeks.
Just the game.
Hey, God bless him.
6 weeks, man. 6 weeks, bro.
Well, we
yeah, he ain't coming back to the playoffs.
And it's not significant enough for me. I need 9 of them things, man. Now we look back.
Knock him out for the season.
Yeah.
We're looking at week 12 or week 12?
You'll be all right though, bro. You solid.
Week 11. We're at week 11
I'm gonna take
right
care
now.
of business.
Oh, for sure. I already know.
Chargers 2-point loss. 2-point loss to the Seahawks. The Rams. Yo, both y'all being in LA is throwing me off, yo, for real.
Hey,
I think he
man.
said that y'all not in the same stadium either. But that 2-point loss, I was watching that game. I thought Matt was going to lose this game. I really, really did.
How did the game go?
It was nip and tuck in the first quarter. Then it was, when I say an explosion of points, there was an explosion of points for Matt in the second quarter.
But to be honest, the Rams gave that game up all the mistakes he was making.
Yeah, he kept throwing picks.
Yeah, he was throwing into triple coverage.
If y'all only knew the truth.
Jared Goff did throw 5 picks that game.
I ain't gonna say that.
I'm just saying he had 5 picks, and I think if Flash only throws 3 picks, he wins that game.
Yeah.
Those turnovers were just kicking his butt. I don't even think he fumbled that game.
Where's Tiger at? Tiger ain't here?
That's the story.
Tiger about week 11.
That's the story, brother.
5 picks, man. That was it. I mean, that was it. Outside of that, what? Anything else stand out for week 11 for you guys?
Week 11 they'll be the Ravens.
Oh, hold on. We'll get to the Ravens game in a second.
Yeah, that's gotta be last.
Listen. I watched that game against Redskins Giants. Let me tell you something. Tiger was busting Zay's ass. He had him sweating.
What?
No, Dorian, let me say something. When he scored his last touchdown, I was in the party with Zay. Zay said, "Man, fuck this. He just beat me, yo. He just ran into the touchdown. He about to beat me." That's what he said. He was demoralized. He had all the momentum. Tiger, he had him 20-3.
Oh, wow.
Tiger gave up 24 unanswered points in that game.
How do you do that, man? How? How, Sway?
In the second half.
Okay.
I could not, because Zay was
salty. Somebody paid you off to do that, Tiger? That's what you saying? Somebody paid you off?
I had to bring you back in, Tiger, so you can defend yourself.
No, what he's doing is this is the smallest violin in the world playing a sad.
No. That was payment.
That's the little Chinese Asian balls he's making.
That was a payment. That was payment that's coming in.
Because Tebow had 90 yards passing and 1 pick.
Courtesy of that red guy over
here. It was just inexplicable. Only worst collapse I've seen is the Bears losing to the Seahawks, where he gave up 28 unanswered points to Matt in the playoffs. But it was similar to that, where it was like he had the momentum and everything and lost all the momentum, lost everything.
Bring Matt in.
It was amazing.
I don't think Matt on here no more. Is he?
Yeah, no, he's not here right now.
So Sean Smith said something about the Vikings and the Panthers. Anybody see that game?
That was the Minnesota Vikings and Panthers. I didn't see it though. That was a big win for the Vikings.
I didn't see it either. Is that what Isaiah mentioned in the Facebook group? He said that he was upset because it was like a last minute win or something like that.
Well, he was up 24-9 in the first half.
Panthers or Vikings?
It looked like the Panthers. The Panthers were up 24-9 over the Vikings.
Right. Okay.
And only scored 7 points in the fourth quarter. 7 points in the third, and were shut out in the fourth. And the Vikings got 7 in the third and 15 in the fourth. And when it went to overtime, he got the touchdown. Joe Williams said, "I shouldn't have let up on the Vikings. Should have stayed aggressive the whole game."
And then the crazy thing about it, he does that and it comes back the next week and lose to the Packers.
Yeah,
46.
That was tough.
It
was tough.
That's a division. That's how you know division, man.
Division games, man.
Always a throw up.
Anything can happen in them division games, man.
But
I think the final game of that week, which we know was the upset special, the 49-39 Browns over the Baltimore Ravens. Dill, you got to tell us how you
on stage, man.
Yeah.
I watched the game, by the way. But I want you to tell us what happened.
Congratulations for beating the Pope.
Thanks, man. Thank you, man. Hey. First, I'd like to get honor the God who's head of my life. No, first I'd like to shout out, of course, Harris. And I'm telling y'all, labbing works. And asking questions, and no matter how many Super Bowls you have or how bad you are, you still could be taught something. And there's a lot of stuff in the game. Like for some reason, I thought when you do what's that for the run defense? When you
run the right stick,
run commit. I used to just flick it. I didn't press it. Back in the day, Matt used to have instruction book, so you sit on the toilet and read the directions.
Right.
How to play the game. So going back to shout out to Harris and Matt, they definitely taught me some stuff. Then of course teaching me the 3-4. What was that? Cover 4.
3-4 cover 4 drop show too. Yeah.
Yep. And I ran that
with different plays.
Now he ran that defense also a lot that game, and he was just doing a lot of plays over and over again.
You had
Now,
a perfect
keeping up.
quarterback rating, so it didn't
I
seem
did?
like it flushed with you much. Yeah, 158.3. That's perfect quarterback rating. 298 yards, passing, 3 touchdowns. I noticed you did a lot of scrambling in that one too, just to get extra yards. So that was kind of impressive.
Yeah. He was leaving.
I watched the game. Dill. I saw you. You had a really long drive for your first drive, and you were running the ball well, and then he got the ball. Your defense stood up, and then he went to that post. I want to say second or third down, and you were one of the safeties. You literally you were running a route for him. You picked it off. You got a good return. Yep. And then I think you just stayed with the run game, and I think that helped. I mean, you did pass a whole lot. I'm not going to say you didn't, but you were more dedicated to the run in the run game. And I think I'll tell you this is a piece of advice. You watch that game. I told Harris this already. If you rewatch that game, and you watch all the power O's that you ran.
Yeah.
Instead of taking them so wide, if you'd have just cut them up earlier and follow your block and the way you're supposed to, you probably would have got like 30-yard runs. Like you missed the hole. You kept trying to take it outside like it was a stretch. And I think if you just cut those power O's up in those holes, just rewatch those runs you did, and you'll see what I was talking about. Because I was watching the game like, oh, he did cut up. There was nobody there because he kept committing to the outside. Kept committing to the outside because he knew you were going outside. And that's when you really kind of got cut up the field. But rewatch the game, you'll see what I'm talking about. But
so I watched the game 3 times, so I definitely agree with everything you just said.
3 times?
Yeah, because I wanted to see what I did right. And so what I did see in that game, I stuck with the game plan. Even when he went ahead, I stuck with the game plan. If I was going to lose that game, no matter what, I was going to stick with the game plan and try to have some kind of run game.
21 carries, 158 yards, 3 tutties. So did a really good job.
I've been in this league since 2015. Y'all know I don't run the ball like that. So
you almost flashed.
Right.
You're almost flashed. The Rams owner.
Right. So, but it was a play he did when he got his first touchdown with Lamar Jackson. He did a quarterback sneak, like to the left. He was at shotgun, and so when he was in the red zone again, and it was like 3rd and 4. I seen he was in that same formation. That's why I say it was easy to read his offense because he was just running some of the same plays. And that's when I hit Lamar Jackson. He fumbled, and I ran it back for like 96 yards.
Oof.
Yeah, that was my linebacker. He caught me at the 1-yard line, but he still fell into the end zone.
That was cold.
Yeah. I did make a mistake in that game. I was doing a 3-4, cover 4, whatever. And then I switched to dime.
Oh, my God.
And, hey, y'all watching this, do not run that defense. Because with
a dime flat?
No, he ran a dime cover 4. I was like, no, you got to stick to that drop show, man. No.
Yeah. And his wide receiver just ran right past my corner, and he got a touchdown. So
Which dime, though?
It was just dime cover 4.
Well, linebacker and 4 down lineman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never liked that one, bro. I gotta have another quarterback. I stopped using that one like 09.
Yeah. So I stopped using that. So I can hear Harris like, get out that defense. So yeah. So shout out to Sean. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I try to be aggressive. And if I was gonna lose that game, it was, win or lose, I was gonna try to stick to a game plan. So it was a good game, man. The Ravens, as always, man, he's a good guy to play against. I haven't beat him since season 1. So
yeah, for his first season, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good game, man.
Great win.
Yeah, somebody typing.
Hopefully,
it's not me.
We did this like 2-3 episodes ago.
I mean, if this was a surprise win, my money was on the Bears with the amount of wins that he had going, but the Bengals beating the Bears 27-14 was big. They actually put the Bengals on the top 10.
That was a good win.
Yeah, really good win.
Yeah, he controlled the game. He controlled the game pretty much the entire game, man.
He got Phillip Rivers, man. He been doing his thing.
Man, I got nothing to say about that.
Well, no, it was
I won't give him
really.
You don't need to say that.
It was his running back. Icky Woods. Roll eyes. 16 carries, 155 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had one fumble in that game. And Joe Mixon, he had 2 for 25. I don't know if he got hurt in that game or whatever, but the ground game kind of helped him
Damn, Dorian
win
froze.
this game because Phillip Rivers only had 72 yards passing.
Screenshot that.
Pause, man, with that face shot. Yo, pause.
There's typing noise in the way too.
He's gone now. It was a Broncos.
Yeah, but that was a big win. A big win put him from off the top 10 and onto the top 10, number 6, or 7. I can't remember where he was. But I think that was week 11 in its entirety. Other than Tennessee having a good division win over the Jacksonville Jaguars, two new owners playing the games. It looked like it was played. I don't know if it was CPU or not, but that's really it for week 11. And the week that we're currently in now, week 12. Anything stand out there for you guys? Green Bay beat Minnesota.
I played a great game against the Chiefs.
Can't hear Dill for some reason. Did you mute yourself?
No, you can't hear me?
No, we hear him. We hear him, Drinks.
Okay. So it's me.
I played the Chiefs, and that was a great game.
Good.
He had an opportunity to at least tie the game up and at the end. And I stopped him on the 1 yard line. So shout out to Justin. Welcome back to the league, Justin. Yeah, that's all I got.
I definitely welcome him back.
Back and forth. Like,
what happened?
What'd you say?
I said that I watched the start of that game between the two of them.
Yeah,
they were going back and forth with turnovers, and then I had to stop watching, and I looked at the score. I was like, man, what happened?
I'm actually surprised that the Chiefs lost that game. I don't know what game you're talking about too.
To the Chargers game.
Oh, this is the Broncos and the Ravens game.
Oh, hell yeah, that was a great game. Jesus.
Look at him.
Oh,
yeah.
Hossein, you've been playing really well your last couple games, man.
Yeah, man.
That was another game where I made.
Broncos. Wait. I'm gonna have you talk. So we're gonna talk about you in a minute. Go ahead, Broncos.
Yeah, Hossein had a good game too. Shit.
Yeah, that Ravens game was another game where I made a mistake that lost me the game. Because he couldn't stop my offense. He stopped my offense once because I was at the 3 yard line and I was up 7-0. And I got cocky and tried to throw a fade up to Mike Evans and picked it up. And then it was funny because he was in complete control. There was like a minute and 2 seconds left, and I had one timeout. And he ran the ball with Nick Chubb, and I made him fumble.
Oh, wow.
I covered it. And then I literally ran. I threw out routes all the way down from my 20 to his 36. I didn't run one other play. I ran out routes all the way down the field, got in the field goal range, and then he iced my kicker, and I missed the field goal.
Oh, wow.
It would have went to overtime, and if I would have got ball, I feel like I would have beat him if I would have had ball first. But yeah, we were in a party. We didn't stream the game. We were in a party, and we wanted it to be as fair as possible, so we don't want one of us to stream and maybe start lagging. So we just stayed in the party and played the game. Yeah, there was this one play he tried to, but Hollywood, he didn't have Hollywood because Hollywood was hurt, so he didn't have Hollywood in that game.
Okay.
So it was the one play he threw a post route to Curtis Samuel, and Curtis Samuel looked wide open, and then my safety came out of nowhere and intercepted it. And he just started screaming on the mic because my safety had like 83 speed and Curtis Samuel had like 96 speed.
Damn.
Yeah. And then Philip Lindsay, for like the 9th game in a row, he fumbled when I was in his side of the field. So just turnovers lost me that game.
Should have traded me for one of my running backs. You'd have been all right.
Philip Lindsay just.
Hey, all right, Hossein. Hey, but
I was saying earlier, the Eagles beat the brakes off the Cowboys. It's a big division loss, 37-7.
That's 2 weeks in a row the Cowboys got them. Yeah. I beat them 38-7 the week before.
I mean, Green Bay went over Minnesota was ridiculous.
That was huge. That's huge.
That's going to hurt the Vikings.
Yeah.
That division's close though. Everyone's tied up pretty much in that division, and I can't wait to see what that looks like. We still got a couple more games to go. We've got the Rams, Giants, Niners, Seahawks, which will be 10 p.m. tomorrow, 10 p.m. Monday. Redskins,
Hey.
Falcons.
Hey, Dill, you could swap me out real quick. I gotta take this call. Yeah. I gotta take this
He's
call.
trying to get that overtime. Trying to get that money.
So I got the Rams this week.
Yes, you do.
What's up, Brandon? He said, "Mr. 65-0 in the building."
I had to hit him up.
65-0 in the building.
I had to hit him up about that game, man. That was wild.
Yeah, he need to go turn it on.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
Oh, Matt's back.
Oh, wait. No, so go back to Jose on because you wasn't on.
You mentioned, did you want to go over the MVP race or anything like that now? Or no?
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
No. Pull yourself out and jump back in, Dill. Don't be going long, though.
Knock me out.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
I can hear you now.
Yeah. All right. So going to Jose, that game you and I played. For one, I played you several times, man. And I'm not. You already know. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and say I have a game plan. I'm just gonna play my game. And I'm sitting there like underarm sweating and everything. I was like, Jose, y'all giving me a freaking game. like this is a game. Like, it went down to like the last couple minutes for me to win that game.
Yeah, it did.
What'd you do?
I'm just going with game plans, man. I hear everybody always talking on the show. I got a game plan, and I go into a lot of these games cold, man, because I don't have time to really lab things up and whatnot. So I figured, you know what? Let me go with a game plan, and it just, I just stuck with it. And there were a few plays where you kind of like, I was like, you get frustrated, but I just stuck with it. I didn't try to deter from what I was gonna do. And it worked out. And it's actually worked out of the last few games. I've been keeping things close. I'm losing, but I'm keeping them close.
You've been threatening to win a lot of those games.
I barely beat Hotan earlier in the year. I barely beat him.
Yeah, that game
beat everybody.
Nash was another one.
That game we had, yeah.
I was trying to press timeout, and they wouldn't let me press timeout. I was in the middle of field goal to tie it so we can go into overtime, and he won. And I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
It was 2017 that game. It was a good game.
Definitely making progress there.
Yeah.
Keep chopping away at that tree. It'll fall down eventually. Get the wins.
Yeah, Jose, I made you play an excellent game, dude. Man, that was I left there, man. I went upstairs, got me a drink. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I was laughing at the text you were sending. I was like, man, that was a really great game. I had fun. I was like, I'm glad, because usually most of them games I'd be getting my ass whooped. So
hey, yeah, that was good. I hit up Tranks. I was like, Tranks, I almost lost the whole thing. Like, it was a good, and not saying you trash. I'm not saying that, but I never lost to you before.
Right.
And, I was like, I was like, God, no, this game came up, and he was like, yeah, I worked on some things. I'm like, I see. I see, man. Keep it up, man. Seriously, keep it up. Yeah. All right. Y'all got anything else? Tranks, can you hear me?
You got anything else?
All right, Tranks, can you hear me now?
Can you hear Dill?
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
You take him out and put him back in, man.
Yeah. Hey, Zay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Tranks? Yes.
I can hear you now.
I think he might have froze up. Okay.
Oh, you can hear me now? Okay. So everybody home right now, so they're using the internet. They're probably on this thing. All right. All right. Y'all got anything else? Anything else y'all want to talk about? I know Tranks will be right back in. D said his
you guys covered everything.
Yeah, we covered everything. But Tranks got something to talk about. I think it's much needed.
Yeah.
Tiger, I'm gonna add you back on, Tiger. Wait a minute. Come on. Harris is back. Let me know when you want to join again, Tiger.
I think Philly froze.
Yeah.
There you go.
Franks, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What about everyone else?
Taco Tuesday.
What What is this Taco Tuesday? Man? I'm so lost on this.
Oh, you guys want to hear about Taco Tuesday?
Yeah, well, what's up with Taco Tuesday?
Yeah, what's going on with that? What's up with that, man?
All right, I can hear everyone. I can hear Harris. I don't think I can hear anyone else.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Matt.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you as well.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Who the hell said
Taco
that?
Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. I'm gonna pull him up. Essentially, he got injured on the Lions roster. I want to say he got injured in one of his NFC East games, and Garoppolo just recently got hurt. So I was looking, for a backup quarterback, in case Kaepernick went down. And I looked, and because he's so highly rated, he happened to be on the top of the thing. I was like, who is this? Who is this Taco Tuesday? I looked at his stats. This guy's 80 overall, 89 speed, 84 catching. He's a first year. He's a 1 year experienced receiver. 91 catching traffic, 91 spectacular catching. He's 6'6". 6'6". Route running is like, in the 70s. 88 release, 97 jump, 6'6". I said, yeah, I think I can find some place, to put this guy on my team. So, we picked up Taco Tuesday, and I put him on IR. Like he left. People put him on his practice squad for some reason instead of IR. And you fall, I take advantage, man. Got to take advantage of that, man. Get Taco Tuesday.
97 jump. Good God.
6'6", man.
Whew. So his name is Taco Tuesday.
The story on his name was something Tuesday, and what's the name? Bullock changed it to Taco Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna address that shortly. But yeah, he's out for 41 weeks. That's why he put him on the practice squad, thinking nobody would want to get him.
41 weeks.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, 41 weeks with a MCL tear, complete MCL tear.
When you plan on using them? 2021?
Next season.
Okay. Hey, so we're dragging the show on right now, right? And I see the people that's online. They want to hear what's going on. All right, I'm getting text messages and everything. Yeah. You posted it in the comment, Tiger. I mean, not Tiger. What's your name? Tony.
Tony.
We got
Tiger Tony.
Right, Tiger Tony. All right, what's going on?
Well, I hear this a lot. This league is the best league around. I love the league. I'm so happy to be in this
Oregon
league.
right now. Which out of Oregon? I'm sorry.
Yo, I understand, right? A lot of people like being in this league. The league has been running since 2006, and everyone has enjoyed the time that they've been in there, right? Yeah, I saw the picture that you sent, Tiger. And obviously with the Corona pandemic, a lot of people are home who aren't essential employees and have time to play. And before this outbreak happened, we've had several owners who have had issues communicating, had issues getting the games played, had issues staying within the rules. There's a few rules that we do have. There are other leagues that have way more rules than we have, and are way stricter. We have a good amount of owners who are not doing their part. They're not doing their heavy lifting. They're on AP for multiple weeks in a row without even talking to us, letting us know, hey, look, I got an A, B, C, or D. I'm going to be on for this or that. And this pandemic has kind of shown me that these guys don't really give a damn about the league with the way they're treating it. Not the way Dill treats it, not the way Matt treats it, not the way Isaiah Nash treats it. There are a lot of owners who are kind of the gold standard of the league, showing you what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do. And we're done with dealing with it. And I said I was gonna name names because it doesn't mean anything if you don't start calling people out. And I said there was at least 4 people that they are literally 1 foot out the door and another on a banana peel. If I get a bad report about one of them, if they stop playing the games, or if more rules violations, it's just a bevy of things these guys are not doing, and they're making the league a headache. It's a headache scheduling with these guys. It's a headache playing these guys. They're never available. These are the people who are literally, you're about to be booted out the league. You're going to be gone. And the teams, the 4 teams that I specifically mentioned is Falcons, the Lions, the Eagles, and the Jaguars. Now, the Jaguars are a new team, so they have a little more leeway than the other 3 teams, but they're on the same pattern that those other teams are. And, we've had some good history with the other teams that I just mentioned, but at this point, if you're not communicating as a vet and you're too busy for this league, no hard feelings, but you just can't be here. And if I have to boot somebody, it's going to be for next Madden too, because you either want to be here or you don't. Now, that list could extend to other people, but right now, those are the people who are, I don't want to say on probation, but I guess that's what it is. I'm looking for them to either pick the game up and start communicating with their games, because every week, guys will communicate. I'll give you a perfect example. Right now, the Redskins have tagged his opponent in the weekly chat that Hosian and I do every single week. Hey, here's all the teams. Here's a photo, because some people can't read. Here's a photo of all the teams you got to play. He said, hey, I find we play. There's been no response. There's been no contact. And at 10 p.m., it'll be 24 hours, over 24 hours since he tagged him. But since the advance really was supposed to be at 10 p.m., I said, don't even say anything until really bring it up to me until 10 p.m. But it's ridiculous somebody be in the league this long and not know what you're supposed to do. And to run over that real quick, when we post a post, if you don't know who you have to play, or you don't know who the team is, you look in the little note that we put at the top of the page. It has the owner's name, owner's Xbox name, owner's Facebook name. Take the Facebook name, tag it in there. Hey, here's my schedule. Here's the times I'm available. Can you fit your game in there? If you can't,
wait a minute. What game's available? I forgot I put you on mute. I was getting your background. I don't know if you have your cell phone going too. But what were you about to say, Hosian?
Oh, no, I was just saying, if y'all need me to update that list too, just keep me posted. I'll try to make sure I get that updated. So that way, when you do want to tag somebody on that gamer tag, you know who you're tagging. So
it's okay if you don't know and say, I don't know who I got to play, but not contacting the league, not posting on the weekly post. It's just effing ridiculous. And I'm sorry, we're just going to move on without you. So you get whatever you got to get squared away.
So look at this comment. You got the Falcons active in another league.
Well, I'll play a lawyer, devil's advocate. It's possible he's not the only one using his gamer tag. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
But honestly, it has nothing to do with price of tea in China. His behavior in the league, his performance in the league, his being active or not being active in the league is on him.
Yeah.
He can communicate. If you're an essential employee, say, hey, I'm an essential employee. Here are my hours. But it's ridiculous. Every guys see them on their schedule and like, damn, I got to play the Lions this week. Guys don't know how to tell you, I'll be available at this time in your schedule. Or here's my schedule. Pick a time and then say, that time works for me. If you can't do that, I mean, this is adult stuff. If you can't do that, then, maybe this league is just too much for you. Yep. But we need these people, especially those 4 people that I mentioned, Eagles, Lions, Falcons, and Jaguars. We need those 4 teams to just get it together, because if I didn't want you in the league, I would have booted you already. I got no problem doing it. I've done it before. I'll do it again. But I want to come out and say it because I don't like making Harris's time here. He's a first-year owner. He shouldn't have a headache in the league.
No.
Matt has only been here 2 Maddens, and he's conducting himself as a consummate pro. You know what I mean? He schedules his game. He practices. He prepares. He's flexible. You know what I mean? Hey, hey, Tranks, I know you like playing late. So what time this is a grown-ass man. And we got guys that are well older than him acting like, they can't communicate. It's ridiculous. And when it's not putting up with it anymore. And what's going to happen is this is the final warning. It's not going to be another warning. When you're just gone, you're gone. So all you got to do.
It's basic stuff, too. I mean, you're not asking a lot. You're not asking a lot at all. And and I, of course, you and I, we talk, I back y'all 100%. I think it's, for some, you actually have to teach them the correct way to reach out to somebody. Because the thing I hate is when, you advance the league and then you tag somebody and say, when can you play? No, when can you play? Put your schedule out like, hey, Mike Wright, when can you play? My available time is Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern time to 10 p.m. Eastern time, Tuesday. And I give my schedule out. And then we could see if we could fit our game in between that schedule. Just don't go out there and just say, hey, when can you play? And then leave it on him. Then
can you play now?
Yeah.
Can you play now?
Yeah, that's another
like I got my thumb in my ass waiting for you to just say, hey, let's play right now.
Pause, man. Come on with all that, man. Come on, man. You knew this was coming, man. Pause, man.
But that's a pet peeve of mine, because if I'm not on this, John, my wife keeps me busy for real. Like, she was mad I even came down here to do this because we were supposed to be cleaning up today. We've been doing it all day long. You know what I mean? But you gotta give some type of notice as to what your schedule are and when you're free. That way your opponent can at least respond. None of those times are here. That way your opponent can respond and confirm, yes, those hours will work, this time will work, or no, that's no good for me. We got to try this time. Then either I'll have to flex my schedule or he'll have to flex his schedule, but at least goddamn communicate. That's all we want.
That's it, man. It's so easy.
We post this every week, fellas. I mean, every Wednesday, every Saturday, we post the schedules. We've had numerous shows where we say communication is key. These last minute, posts or these, hey, when can you play? When it's too vague, and everybody has real life, everybody has a schedule. So some of the biggest things we emphasize in this league, communicate, because without that communication, it's hard to schedule games. And you got guys like Harris and others that are essential that, hey, they're limited with their time. So when they post and say, hey, this is my availability, and you wait to the day of the advance to say I'm available, that doesn't fly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's been communicated more than enough time. So that's why Tranks, we kind of decided, this is it. There is no more warnings. If you get booted because of this, it's because you failed to do your part in the league to contribute and communicate and schedule these games.
Yep.
You even got Billups who goes out of his way to tag people and say, hey, these are the remaining games.
Come on,
I thank him for that.
Yeah.
So, I thank him for that.
Yep.
So, you guys got to do your part.
And especially with the ready up. I know Billups tagged me a couple of times on there, but it's me being mad that I lost the game and I didn't actually go to the main screen. So it ready up. But,
that's minor. That is, listen, if that was the only problem, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Right.
We would leave it to good friendly reminders, because that's not with people being home, we could finish this goddamn season and be halfway into the next season within a month.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, this is a special situation. It's unique, but it's just unacceptable. People not communicating, and it's just not going to be tolerated anymore.
Yep.
And I understand we're advancing fast, which is why we tag people in it and let them. And we try to make sure that the amount of days you have to play your games is still the same amount you would expect. So if you're not communicating, early, that's fine. But don't have the habit of the people that I named not talking for a long time. Then you got guys waiting until the last day of the thing, and they still have to play the computer. Or if you got a computer game and you don't play it, listen, that is if I put you on it, and understand this, if I put you on AP for whatever reason, hey man, I'm busy, I'm whatever, put me on AP. Okay, I can just pick up my phone, boop, 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 you're on AP. But you know what? I'm gonna put you on AP for 20 weeks. And if we advance, your opponent officially has Ocean and my permission to play the computer without asking, without contacting me. If you got to play the computer, knock that shit out early because having to wait for a computer game is ridiculous. Matt has contacted me several times. Yeah, we got this computer game, and I almost am embarrassed because we talk about how good this league is, and we got vets doing this.
Yep.
So clean your acts up. This is just a warning now. Let's let it be that. Everybody change their behaviors and we can keep it moving.
Yep.
Get the most out of this league so everybody can enjoy it.
I mean,
hey, that's my spill. That's my spill.
No, I appreciate it. I mean, the most we did is we always do consistently about 4 seasons. And the way it's been going this year, I mean, we could almost push in a 5th season if everybody do what they got to do. If you're not invested, there's no, ain't gonna lose no sleep. It's okay. Some people are not feeling Madden right now. And hey, Tiger, we can't hear you. You're on mute.
Pop him out or bring him back in. Maybe that.
No, he's on mute. He put himself on mute.
Now you're assuming everyone's assuming that EA is going to put out Madden on time this year.
True.
So I think it's a foregone conclusion that if the season is not canceled and it's prolonged, Madden's going to push back as well. So
that's a good point.
I think a 5th season is pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
If people don't go on vacation or forget how to do math like Harris. So.
Hey, I know I'm 11-0. I know that. What's your record?
Dill, Matt, Tony, I'm going there. Y'all just gotta make sure I don't have to send any packages to Harris.
Oh man,
why Matt leave?
I'm going Tillman. Forget that.
I'm just saying. I will make sure that I don't have to spend any blood, sweat, and tears on making that guy something. Okay, so y'all make sure. Y'all hear me? All that noise, that no, make it not happen. Or I'm gonna go order me some pink filament.
That would be so disrespectful, dude. Why would you do such a thing?
You ain't gotta worry about it. You gotta win it. You have to win it.
I do have to win it. You're right. You're absolutely right. I shouldn't even have said that.
Put a little bunny tail on the back for you. Little ears.
Yeah, whatever. All right.
And the bases are waiting for the winning.
Wait a minute. What'd you say?
The bases for the next one's waiting.
Oh, you already started. That's what's up.
The base is ready. I didn't make the top because I have to wait to see who wins. There's a reason.
He said he gotta wait to see me win.
You're being smart, man.
What is that? Normally you could make the top and change the faceplate, but we have something special.
All right.
I just don't want that special thing to be going this way. So I said, Matt, when you popped up, I said, you, Dill, Tony, y'all got to make sure this guy, I don't got to send this guy anything.
I got you.
No, Laura King got it.
I ain't worried about him. I don't think he can get past. I don't think he can get past these two guys.
I don't know. Hossein, I'll see you next year, man. I think Hossein gonna be in top 10 next season.
Hey, man, I'm shooting for.
Yes, sir.
I gotta beat this guy down here.
Any questions from the field? Any questions from the guys watching? How many guys we got watching?
We had up to 12 at one point. We got 7 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, if y'all got any questions, go ahead and hurry up and put it.
Make sure we ain't missing anything.
No, that was good. If you look at past episodes, it's all on YouTube, gentlemen. We talk about this a lot. I'm not gonna say it's a major problem in our league, but just recently it's been an issue. And I'd rather play the computer than deal with somebody that can't communicate and hold the team, and also hold the team hostage. It's some people that are, Falcon fans or Jag fans. You're not gonna play a game, you're not gonna schedule. No hard feelings. Just keep it moving.
That's right.
No matter who you are, it's just like me. No matter what, if I'm holding the league up, being the Browns, I want y'all to hold me accountable. So yeah, it's good stuff, man. Good stuff, and that's why we have this right here, so we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff.
No surprises.
Yep. Now, tomorrow's a big game. I'm gonna have my popcorn ready. I'm gonna take a nap right when I get home from work. So I'm gonna watch this game. The 49ers versus Seahawks at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So good luck to both of y'all.
Thank you. I'll need it.
Yep.
Yeah, he definitely gonna need it.
Here we go.
He definitely gonna need it. He definitely gonna need it.
Also, the Chargers are another team that's undefeated, and he is the I call him a bully, aka Debo.
He's far from it.
Yeah, whatever. If you need an easy win, guy right there in the middle at the bottom, Tiger. If he's on your schedule, that's a W.
Yeah, easy W.
He's doing homework. He's not worried about it. Hey, do your homework, Tiger.
And he'll make you a trophy if you beat him.
Look, hey. I'll take some of your trophies. Some of y'all get Harris. Speaking of which, that order you put in,
ain't no top of that, man. Just leave it alone.
Hey, speaking of which, that order you put in for the plastic pink handcuffs, that's gonna take a little while to get done.
Now you just making up stuff.
Hey, I got the email. You want to see email?
Yeah, whatever.
Negative.
Y'all got anything else?
I'm good.
All right.
Anything about broadcasting?
Now, yeah, hey, if possible, gentlemen, broadcast your games. Somebody like myself, actually almost everybody in here, we broadcast our games, whether we're winning or losing. By far, since 2015, this is my worst season in this league. I'm still going to broadcast my games, so it's still fun. If you can broadcast it, please do. I have not experienced lag when I broadcast my games. I am hardwired, though.
I really want to know who would have a problem broadcasting their games if I broadcast my games.
Every single one.
Well, it's
I'm saying, because if I'm broadcasting my game,
and we watch them too. Though.
There can't be any embarrassment possible out there because no one plays as consistently bad as I do. So, like, what is there, or choke, play 3 quarters well and choke the 4th quarter, like, or something like that? Like, what possible scenario? Bad out the gate, bad at the end, bad.
We like to watch your games to see how you want to mess this one up.
Like, what possible scenario could there be that somebody would be afraid to broadcast their game? What are they worried about? I don't understand. It's just loud.
Mike Wright broadcasted his game, so I don't see.
Yeah.
I feel you.
But it's just for informational purposes, though. Like, if you're having a problem broadcasting, like if you're broadcasting but it's not coming up, you just gotta restart your system. Like when I just played Jose Yon, literally, like I tried to broadcast, it didn't pop up. So I communicated with him, told him that I'm going to start my system over, and I'm going to come back in and start the broadcast, and it comes right back up. And one way to see it is just go on your app on your phone, and if it says live on your profile, it's broadcasting. That's just
learned
the way I handle it. That's why I literally watch my own broadcast just to make sure it's still broadcast most of the time.
And also it's fun. So this is like, it ain't like we got money on the line. It's just one of those. It's fun to watch everybody's game. And I ain't gonna sit here and act like I scout that. I don't do that. That's not me. I know it's probably some people do. You can go back and see all my games, but it is what it is. It's just fun to me. We get to see what you do. We can see what
we got no sports.
I don't like watching a game, dude. I'm just saying.
We got no sports to watch. That's all we got.
No, but like Harris, like I like to watch
Harris. You like to watch Harris? You like to watch Harris?
Yeah, that's what I don't pause too. I mean, I
like to watch Harris.
You know what?
Well, we like to watch you mess up. So what's the difference?
He said he likes to watch Harris. He didn't say watch Harris.
You get him.
Thank you.
Hey, that might be pause worthy right there, man. I don't know. He put him out.
So
I don't know what game was the last game of the week.
He's still going. Nobody's still going.
I was fiending.
Harris likes watching Cavs, and you like watching Harris. I was saying, like,
he still will get that last word no matter what.
No matter what.
I know, yeah. No, yeah, with that laugh, that sound like it hurt.
No, but it's just fun. Like I like to watch Matt or Matt broadcast. Actually, back in the day when Matt used to have his video of him playing while he's broadcasting. That was fun, you know, because you hear Matt talking like, "Give me that," you know.
The headband, Matt.
Right.
Yeah, don't make me bring it back.
Right.
Yeah, hold on. Y'all remember that game? Y'all remember that game? I was telling
Look like Walter Payton.
Remember that game? I sent him a message like, "Hey, Matt, who's behind you?" He's like,
So it's just fun. If you can do it, it's not a league rule, and I doubt if we'll ever make that a league rule. Of course, everybody do it. We won't. But it's just fun, man. And also us able to watch your game. We're able to talk about it on the show.
Exactly.
Yeah. So besides that, y'all got anything else?
I'm squared away.
Back to finance.
So one thing I did learn, you know, it's nice when the sun is out to do the broadcast show, but now it's nighttime and I'm freezing outside.
Hey, man, you better go in there before you get robbed, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna take the toilet paper. They're gonna take the toilet paper.
Take all your toilet paper, your hand sanitizer.
They're gonna take his toilet paper and his handy wipes.
Yeah, get him right there with the laptop on.
Right. I'm on my porch in my house. I already had several neighbors walking by because, you know, one thing, actually, before we get off, one thing with this quarantine and everybody trying to stay safe, being at home, one thing I love seeing right now is families walking together. You know, like we see 3 generations walking, you know, around a neighborhood together. Something you haven't seen in years, you know. You know, so hopefully everybody's taking advantage to actually spend time with their loved ones. Put the computer down, put your phones down, and just talk. You know, take it back to basics. So that's one thing. And actually, some of y'all need this downtime so y'all can get y'all Madden game up too. So whatever.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this quarantine is helping out. Can you hear me? Oh yeah, his mic's on.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm essential though, so it's not. I can't take full advantage of it.
Yeah, I'm essential too, man. I'm not. I'm in the food.
Told you that deal.
I'm sick of that word, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's such a person.
Yeah, right.
Man.
You're tired and you want to rest.
Yep. Actually, wait a minute. I'm gonna do this. Give me 1 second, and before we get off of here, Tiger, I'm gonna do this. Wait, who left? No, they just helped me out. The Bengals owner, who they? What's up,
man?
I like that tiger in the background.
Hey, great show, fellas, man.
I like that tiger.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. We can definitely hear you.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, Tiger said he likes the tiger. How that sound? Tiger said he likes the tiger.
Yeah,
You hear him?
everybody's a Bengals fan at heart.
Right.
That's not why I like the tiger.
It's my favorite helmet in the NFL next to the 49ers.
Is it really?
Hell yeah. It's the best helmet in the NFL.
I think the 49ers helmet is ugly. Colors are awesome.
Great job on the show, though. I had a honey-do list today, so I wasn't able to join earlier. But great job, fellas, as always. Just wanted to jump in and say what's up.
Yes, sir. Thanks, man. Thank you.
He only saying that because he got up to 6th in the ranking.
I'm glad we put.
All right.
Good job, Bill, on your wins, though, buddy.
Yep. Before we get off, I'd like to say a special shout out to everybody on this show right now. Matt, the Broncos owner, Cole, Zay, Zay Money, he was on.
Dorian,
Dorian, he was on. And yeah, I appreciate y'all.
You mean?
Sure.
Hey, Dilla, great job with production as well, man. Getting everybody on, letting everybody get their voice across, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I love this, y'all. I love doing this. And it's not about me being on the show. It's like everybody. Everybody plays a special part. If you're a part of this league, you play a special part of this show. So, love y'all. Please be safe. Wash your hands. It's sad we got to tell grown folks to wash their hands. So wash your hands.
Tiger, wash your ass.
Right.
Yo, you joke, right? But you know people sitting around going,
Hey, watch it both times, Tiger.
Oh, shit.
Everybody out there be safe and God bless. Oh man.